Hi, welcome to Transmission Hour, Boston's best music. I'm your host, Tim Casey. Tonight we've got a great show for you. Singer-songwriter out of Boston, Steph Barrak. She's accompanied by Eva Walsh, who plays violin and sings. And when the two of them get together, you've got some great music going on. We'll be talking to Steph later on in the show, but for now, let's hear some music from Steph Barrak and Eva Walsh.
Doesn't mean that things are alive. Let's get to dancing, why can't you see? We only have this night turns to day, and I can't remember what else to say. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Could be worse, I know you're upset. We're running out of time, flies away. Just stick to dancing, why can't you see? We only have this night turns to day, and I can't remember what else to say. Think too much about it, we'll be fine. This is where I told you the time would tear us apart. I don't know how the feelings are hard. Just stick to dancing, why can't you see? We only have this night turns to day, and I can't remember what else to say. See them holes where wood should be. We are no match for the sea. Taking golf balls to the windows, breaking glass until it's dust. And I've had a blast, but I don't think this is love. See them holes where trust should be. It was fun, but glass is weak. Keep it still, don't you move until they tell you what to do. And it's not hard to play the game and act like you know all their names. And I could run for centuries and still be places I won't go, and read all of your books and things. Still don't know what I don't know. And I was blinded by the feeling only you would come to know. Do yourself a favor and please just let this go. See these holes where eyes should be, almost paradoxically. Now there's things I'll never see. Keep it still, don't you move until they tell you what to do. And it's not hard to play the game and act like you know all their names. And I could run for centuries and still be places I won't go, and read all of your books and things. Still don't know what I don't know. And I will find you in the winter, sitting lonely in the sun. Babe, I've got good news, oh, you won't guess what I've done. See this hole where heart should be. It wasn't easy surgery. Now I don't bother with love. Take my hand, let's have some fun. Paint me a picture and sign with your name. It'll pay off my mortgage one day. And you might not see it, I know what you're worth, and I pray to God you never change. Write me a poem of something you love, with the big words you learned back in school. I promise I'll read it, but not that I'll get it. See, I'm a bit simpler than you. Suitcases side like an old recipe. And we might still crave it. Of course I still crave it. We're just not who we used to be. And please don't leave. You're the only one I need. Know the way you make me smile. Put your suitcases down, won't you stay for a while? And I'll do my best to make this real. And I'm trying, I swear, but it's hardest to feel. And I'm trying, I swear, but it's hardest to feel. And I'm trying, I swear, but it's hardest to feel.
Welcome to Transmission Hour, Steph.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being on. That was a great show. That was
Yeah, it was-
absolutely
it was
wonderful.
fun.
So I was just wondering, since I don't know a lot about you except what I found online and stuff, what's your musical background?
It's a good question. I don't have any professional training. I played briefly piano and clarinet when I was much younger.
Yeah.
And my sister randomly got a guitar, and I just kind of picked it up one day and started learning from the internet how to play, how to tune it, how to play certain chords. And pretty much that was around 7th grade.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, I started just writing little songs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that the internet would be a source for learning to play the guitar now, because I
Yeah.
used to have to go find people that knew how to
Right.
play chords.
Right. I could not have done it without the internet.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really amazing, because you have very precise playing and singing. You're spot
you.
on.
Thank you.
Man, I can't
I've been doing
believe
it
you-
for a while.
Okay.
A lot of
And
practice.
And actually, I was going to ask you. You and Eva did such a good job, Eva Walsh. How long have you been working with her? Like,
We met at a show actually. I think it was around when I moved back, so early 2011.
okay.
We met at a house show, and ever since then, I saw her play in a different band, and she saw me play, and we just kind of hit it off and decided to get together and play together. And she just she's amazing, as you heard.
Yeah.
She I would just play a song, and she would immediately just make something up that was incredible. And so we just started playing shows together, and it clicked.
You were featured on NBC's The Jimmy Lloyd Songwriter Showcase.
Yeah, that was
And,
fun.
oh, what a great clip too! That came out so good. How did
Thank
that
you.
come about?
Well, there's I think as an independent artist, you're constantly trying to find ways to get your music out there, and there are a bunch of sites where you can kind of submit songs for certain opportunities. So I don't know if you've heard of Music X-Ray.
I think I have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a site online that people who have opportunities, or the music industry experts, they call them, will post. It's kind of like Sonic Bids.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, similar. So they kind of post their opportunities, and I was literally, it was like 1 a.m. one night, and I was just on it. I mean, you have to pay for each one that you submit,
Yeah.
so you don't want to do it too much, but
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to submit a couple, and that happened to be one of them. And
Wow.
they got back to me, and they asked if I was going to be in New York anytime soon, and came and saw me play and said, we'd like to do a segment with you.
Wow.
So that was really fun.
Was there
lucked
more
out.
to it than the clip? Like,
It was just the clip.
Just the clip.
Yep,
that
it was just
so
the
good.
clip.
Yeah. I can see why they'd want you, though. I mean, honestly, well, it's like somebody said on your website. There was a quote from somebody that said, "I'm always hearing this when I hear her music. Wow, this should be in a movie." I think it sounds like it belongs in a movie.
Thank you.
Have you tried like applying for any soundtracks at all?
I haven't, not with any soundtracks specifically. They definitely have those opportunities online. I think after, you know, doing the Jimmy Lloyd segment, which was great, I kind of decided not to focus on submitting to those opportunities, just because I feel like you can lose so much money so quickly that
it's like a drug.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, like online gambling or something. Like, there it all goes.
You should see the looks on their faces when I show them I'm not real. When I tell them how these bones were made in some artist studio. When I tell them how my heart was found at the bottom of the sea. They took all my broken pieces out and started rebuilding me. So maybe you can see me for what I am, just another robot with no plans. And I'm sorry if you took this the wrong way, but I can never stay. You should see the looks on their faces when I show them how I breathe. When I tell them how these lungs were made in some lonely factory. When I tell them how they turned me on, waited for the sparks to fly. And I think I felt a rush of blood as I was opening my eyes. So maybe you can see me for what I am, just another robot with no plans. And I'm sorry if you took this the wrong way, but I can never stay, 'cause I can't risk being torn apart again. It happened once, it was too hard. And so I'm sorry if you took this the wrong way, but I can never stay. We are all our tiny little flowers floating in all the lovely winds. And we are all gonna disappear soon. So let's all enjoy it while we can. We are all our tiny little flowers floating in all the lovely winds. We are all gonna disappear soon. So let's all enjoy it while you can see me for what I am, just another How could you turn them down in this economy? How could you let us down after all that money, money, money? How could you turn them down in this economy? How could you let us down after all that money, money, money? No, this is craziness, no, you work too hard for this, no. Now you go out there and you use your goddamn degree. No, this is craziness, no, you work too hard for this, no. Now you go out there and you be who they taught you to be. Rest assured, I never meant to break your statuette. I thought it was secured. I didn't mean you harm when I leaned on it. Insecure and stumbling over my broken words, you didn't seem concerned, but that's alright, I didn't think you were. Letters form words, form phrases, form a paragraph, form all these pages that will never last. I'll burn them up to keep my fingers warm. Yo, I'll burn this up and I won't take it back. Won't you go away? There's no chance we'll grow up that way, and you never understand anything we say, so I don't take it back. Please just go away. No, I knew I really liked you when I still liked you when I woke up. I knew I liked you when I didn't need the love. Consequence is nothing but a name for passing time. It never made much sense to me, so don't be fooled, 'cause I'm probably lying. Letters form words, form phrases, form a paragraph, form all these pages that will never last. And I'll burn them up to keep my fingers warm. Yo, I'll burn this up and I won't take it back. Won't you go away? There's no chance we'll grow up that way, and you never understand anything we say, so I don't take it back. Please just go away. I finally found it, and I finally found it. How could you turn them down in this economy? Take what you need. I'm worth nothing. I'm worth nothing but the loving you keep giving to me. Do as the old man does, see him running, always running, just to keep his heart from falling too deep. And all of this was hard, and all of us were tired and torn and picked apart. I set it all on fire, and what a perfect start to ease my breaking heart. Oh, what a perfect start. Dance as the tall reeds do, always flowing by the ocean. Keep from feeling all the silence inside. And all of this was hard, and all of us were tired and torn and picked apart. I set it all on fire, and what a perfect start to ease my breaking heart. Oh, what a perfect start. And I don't believe you, nor do I want to. The words that you say are dirt. And if things don't add up, you know that I'll make them all fake. All these numbers and words, 'cause I'm just a sad excuse for a sad excuse. And there's nothing keeping me true if it's not you. Oh, oh, if it's not you. Oh, oh, if it's not you. Oh, if it's not you. Can't find a reason to push you away, so I'll pull you in closer and pretend I'll stay. And it's such a bad habit I'm trying to quit, but they don't make a patch or a pamphlet for this. I'm a sad excuse for a sad excuse, and there's nothing keeping me true. Oh, if it's not you. Oh, oh, if it's not you. Oh, oh, if it's not you. Oh, if it's not you. Try as I might, my heart just will not listen to my brain when it says to quit. All this feeling that I lose control, drive this straight off the freeway. Or do we subconsciously mean to destroy things? A sad excuse for a sad excuse. Nothing keeping me true if it's not you. If it's not you. If it's not you. If it's not you.
When Hardwired came on, I was thinking that's really country music almost. Do you have many country albums in your family or anything?
You know, no. I
Really?
never ever listened to country music growing up. I just never gravitated towards it, and I think the closest that I get is like folk, like acoustic folk, like Jenny Lewis type music. So yeah, I don't listen to country. I don't know how it creeps in. It creeps into my music.
What kind of music was in the house when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, my dad was just an avid classical music, you know, constantly playing that. And then my mom was very much pop oriented. So she listened to a lot of Ace of Base, was in the house a lot. Pet Shop Boys was in the house. So Madonna was in the house. So it's kind of a weird mixture.
Wow, what a combination.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's where the country came from.
Yeah, that would be a good break from it, I guess. And we were speaking of Connecticut in the song. I noticed the shift in rhythm in the studio, and I wasn't really listening, but then I realized that's the only thing that shifted. It's still the same song, the same melody and everything like that. What made you do that? Because it works really well, but it's almost like a suite, you know, because of that.
Right, and it's almost a separate little song in a song. Wow, no one's ever asked me that. I think a lot of the stuff that I do is never conscious.
Yeah.
It'll just happen through feeling by accident or just playing certain things. I have no idea why I did that. To be honest with you.
Good.
That song, I wrote it. I lived in San Francisco for a couple of months, and San Francisco has a lot of great rooftops. Like people always hang out on the rooftops, and so I just was on the rooftop one day alone with a guitar, and it almost came out all at once. That song.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know.
Even with the rhythm shift?
Even with the rhythm shift.
Wow, the first time. Wow.
I mean,
that's cool.
maybe not the first, but like all in one sitting.
Yeah.
So it was weird, but that's usually how they come out.
Wow.
Which is why it takes me kind of a long time to write songs, because sometimes they'll come out half done, and I never usually go back and like finish a song. So if it doesn't come out, then I'm like, oh, it's done.
Really?
Gotta move
my
on.
God. You seem to have so many of them. I mean, you know, I wish I was.
Really? I don't feel like I do.
Really? I don't know. No, it really seems that way. I mean, you must have like another album's worth now.
Yeah, maybe like a short album.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And I wanted to mention The Way You Make Me Smile, because that was such a positive song. It was so nice. And what was the lyric? You know, because you were singing about the person, I know what you're worth.
Yeah.
And what was it about? Oh, a painting. Yeah. Do a painting, put your name on it. I can pay off the mortgage on my house 2 years from now from it or something. What inspired you to do that? Were you thinking of somebody or?
Yeah, I mean, the beginning of that song, I have a good friend who's just really good at painting and writing poetry. Oh, and, you know, I think sometimes when we talk about it, she kind of, you know, shoos it off and is like, oh, I'm not that good. Oh. Would never pursue it professionally, but that's kind of how it started. Wow. But it's, you know, that was only the first verse is about her, I would say, not the rest.
Yeah, it's hard to keep a whole song focused on.
Like, I'm going to write about my friend. No, but that's how it started it.
Oh, I love that song. It was so good.
Thank you.
And I wanted to talk about your guitar style in a minute. That's amazing that you didn't have any lessons, because even the song Painted Face has these killer arpeggios in it. And, you know, I was listening, especially when I was listening to the mix and I wasn't watching you do it, I was like, boy, that sounds like a sequencer. It doesn't even sound like somebody's plucking a guitar. That sounds like bang, 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 bang. Yeah. And then I'm thinking, she's singing on top of that. So this is natural to you? Like you just...
Yeah, wait, arpeggio is kind of like the rhythm?
Yeah, it's the rhythm, and instead of going bring, it's like a bum 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 or
yeah, that at the end, right?
Yeah,
that's when it happens. Yeah, I don't know, that also just kind of came out. I think, you know, I think when I hear certain kinds of folk music, it's people that finger pick.
Yeah.
And I always tried to replicate that sound, but I don't know how to finger pick, and so then I would do it myself, but like with holding an actual plastic pick. Yeah. And that's where you'll hear the arpeggio in a lot of my music.
Yeah, because
it's me faking it.
It was so tight, though. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was just, oh my gosh. And I noticed then, this will be interesting since you're completely self-taught. I noticed you use a capo a lot, and I noticed some, you know, really strange, almost dissonant chords. Like there was one song, what was it? Oh, Line of Open Fire. There was one chord that really had this dissonance in it. I like dissonance. But are you playing like open tuning and putting the capo all over the place?
Yeah, well, the capo started happening because of my vocal range. I just, when I was learning to play, I got a capo and found that moving it up higher sometimes made it easier to sing some songs. And then, yeah, that line of open fire, the top 2 strings are dropped.
Okay.
So it's not open tuning completely, but that's probably where you get those weird chords.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll mess around with open tuning as well.
Yeah.
A couple of songs I played had some strange tunings like that. So
Wow.
I find that the open tuning is actually easier to play.
Yeah, I think if you don't have habits built up on regular tuning,
Right.
you know, those habits are really hard to break. But I noticed that if when you're starting to learn to play the guitar or whatever, if you explore them a little bit, they're part of your life forever.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And I was so jealous because I was listening to the chords and I was like, that's got to be tuned
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
You can't,
You're
you know,
right.
you can't
You're
put your
right.
fingers in those positions. You know?
That's cool you could hear that.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about your singing style too, which I know you probably don't like thinking about this too much because it's self-taught. But when there's a term in opera called coloratura, and that's somebody that's singing. Most people when they sing, their voices slide from one note to the other.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know, humans do that, but and I noticed that like when you'd sing something like you'd break it up into those, you know, individual syllables, and there's no sliding. You know, it's unbelievable. It's a good.
Oh, thank you.
Do you consciously try to do that, or is that just the way you sing, kind of?
I think it's just the way I sing.
Really?
I
Oh my
actually
gosh.
think that I have less control if I'm doing the sliding thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't really consider myself to be a super strong vocalist, so for me to break it up actually is easier.
Wow. I think a lot of people would find it hard to do that. That must just be a natural talent
Really?
for you then.
Well,
Yeah, because
that's
and it
good.
was and it just sounded so good. And Eva was kind of following you, doing the same thing. Sometimes in the
Yeah.
harmonies, you'd both be going. Tut, 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 tut.
She's incredible like that.
It was so great.
Because I feel like every time I play a song, I'll play it differently, almost a little bit every time.
Yeah.
And she can just match it.
Wow. Oh, that's
So,
wonderful. You keep
yeah.
keep her in.
No,
keep in touch with her.
she's
Yeah,
a good one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know.
Put your problems away. I don't have any time to talk to you. There are people that you could pay. Your money cries louder than you do. And it may be sad, but it's just the state of things we're in. Don't get mad, play it like a game, maybe you'll win. And I'm sorry I always snap. The smallest things can make me break. And I can't wait till I figure out what's really jacking up all my days. And all I know is it's just the state of things we're in. It's all for sure. Put your costume on, I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw away your gypsy tricks. Your heart is fake, your words are spit, and I don't think you wanna see what happens when I open it on you. You got some nerve, you got some spunk. I think I know you well enough's enough. Please tell me it's a joke, right? 'Cause I'm still laughing on the inside, and I know you like I knew over, and I can't tell the circus from the town. And you, I thought you'd understand that we are done, and I have had enough's enough. Please tell me it's a joke, right? 'Cause I'm still laughing on the inside, and I know you like I knew you when we were just little kids. Yeah, I know you like I knew you when we were rollerblading around the town, all up and down back in Connecticut. Yeah, I know you, and you wouldn't have liked this. And it may be sad, but it's just the state of things we're in. Don't get mad, play it like a game, maybe. Sad, put your costume on. Sad, put your costume on, maybe you'll win. See my eyes, know that they've been crying. See my smile, know that it's all fake, painted face. You're so good at lying, paint you on every single day, and I'm begging you to see right through me. Yes, I'm begging you to question more. I'm a hologram, there's nothing to me. Put your hand through my chest, walk out my door. Broken wings, you're so good at flying, busted legs. How you keep that pace, painted face. You're so good at lying, paint you on every single day, and I'm begging you to see right through me. Yes, I'm begging you to question more. I'm a hologram, there's nothing to me. Put your hand through my chest, walk out my. Discotheque going in my head, dancing never stops, music never rests. Maybe when it does, I will realize I should listen more, open up my eyes. But for now, I'm chillin' for now, so chillin' for now. I'm fine here for now, so fine here for now. Walk out my door, and I'm begging you. Walk out my door, and I'm begging you. Walk out my door, and I'm begging you. me, everything's okay. 'Cause it seems that everything might break. So I'll wait here, I won't make a move. I know what evolution can do, and I'm hardwired to be here with you. I know you are too. I know you are too. And soon we'll wonder what this means. Until then, please just go to sleep. You toss and you turn, I know where it hurts, and I'll try, you'll see, to make this work. And it's nothing that I wanted before, but you're deep in my bones, in my veins, in my lungs. So I'll wait here, I won't make a move. I know what evolution can do, and I'm hardwired to be here with you. And if you feel like I'm gone, it's not that I am moving on. Tides may drift, but tides return. I may drift, but I'll return to you. So I'll wait here, I won't make a move. I know what evolution can do, and I'm hardwired to be here with you. So I'll wait here, I won't make a move. I know what evolution can do, and I'm hardwired to be here with you. I know you are too.
Do you do a lot of gigs now? Are you really active? Or
I've kind of slowed down a little bit for the summer, so I start up again in August. I'll be playing in Plymouth in early August, and then in New Hampshire in September. I think I used to play quite a few times a month in Boston, and I'm just at the point where I think I want to try to pick more strategic shows instead of playing every week, you know, to the same 10 friends, which I love them.
Yeah,
and they're so good to me, but you know, just try to play shows maybe less often to kind of build the draw a little bit. So it's slow for the summer, but in the fall I'm definitely planning on picking it up.
How can people, where should they go on the web? What's the quickest way to get in touch with what you're doing?
Yeah, just my website.
Okay, stephbarrak.com?
Yep.
Okay, that was a great website. There's a lot of good info on it.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to make it easy.
Yeah. Let's see. Was there anything you wanted to talk about at all?
Maybe a shout out to my friend that produced the album.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
Mike Davidson.
Mike Davidson.
Yeah, so he's currently with Zippa recording, but he's I think he's working on his own studio.
Yeah.
But regardless, the album was definitely a collaboration between both of us, and I think, I kind of bring the songwriting and the acoustic guitar and some of the lead guitar melodies, but he really was instrumental, no pun intended. And I couldn't think of another word.
That's a good way to describe it.
In bringing together, the rhythm section, so the drums and the bass, and then just other instruments that we had on the album. I mean, I couldn't have done it without him.
Where did you record it?
At Zippa Recording
Zippa?
Studios.
Okay, yeah.
It's in Brighton.
Oh,
Mass.
okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Wow. Well, that's great.
So, I don't know, just shout out to Mike.
Oh, yeah, hey, he did a great job.
Yeah,
it's a great
he's incredible.
Album, well, thank you for being on the
Great.
show.
I
I
had a
loved
blast.
having you on, and I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad Eva made it too, because that did make the show. That was wonderful.
That was great, right?
Yeah,
I love playing with her.
Yeah.
It's always a better performance.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, we hope you've enjoyed Steph Barrak as much as we have here at BNN. Keep your eyes open for the next transmission hour, where we'll bring you more of Boston's best music. Until then, I'm your host, Tim Casey. Thanks for tuning in, and keep watching the skies.